think about a time when you saw a movie and you thought for sure that that movie would just suck, but then the movie turned out to actually be pretty great. Maybe it's one of your favourite movies of all time. Did the movie have a horrible trailer? Were the cast making weird comments about the movie? Was the marketing really misleading? Or did the movie just not capture your interest at all? Whatever it was, this movie just felt like it was destined to fail, and it had every reason to. But yet, somehow, the filmmakers crafted something truly great and special. This was the exact case for me in Wicked. As someone who was initially looking forward to this movie, I saw the first teaser that was put out and thought one thing: yuck! This looks awful. I couldn't care to properly watch the next trailer that was released. Then I was hearing weird things that Cynthia Erivo was doing because she was annoyed about some fan edit of a poster of the movie, which caused tons of discourse online. Yet, somehow, against all the odds, Wicked is fantastic and one of the greatest musical films ever made. Let me explain. Hi all, I'm the Grinning Critic and I love talking about movies with a grin, and it makes me so happy that I can talk about Wicked with a grin, as I genuinely thought that this movie would be garbage. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of movie musicals, and a major reason as to why I'm not a particularly big fan of movie musicals is because a lot of them cheat in the story department by writing unimaginative, paper-thin stories just to include a bunch of cool songs, and I really despise this lack of creativity. The storylines for a lot of these movies are written into the songs. But luckily, Wicked abandons this and crafts a highly sophisticated story in which the music is written into the story. The movie follows our lead, Glinda, who goes to Shiz University and accidentally gets placed in a room with Elphaba, a witch with green skin. Now, credit where credit's due, the performances from these two leads, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, were incredible, and they play off each other excellently with amazing chemistry. I think many of us knew that Ariana Grande is a talented singer, but I don't think that many of us thought that she would be good at acting. But she embodies Glinda excellently, feeling perfectly cast for the role. Cynthia Erivo was fantastic in her portrayal of Elphaba. The writing and music crew have given the characters great material for them to play off of each other, with there being many hilarious scenes involving the banter between the two characters. When Elphaba arrives in the dorm, we see and learn that Glinda has made herself very much welcome to Shiz, with her pink property being littered all over the place, a colour used to symbolise her selfishness. Then Elphaba asks Glinda to close the door, but Glinda refuses, giving a highly comedic response, giving a complaint as to how she doesn't like air. But I think that the banter between the two leads works especially well in the song What Is This Feeling?, which is a song all about the two leads arguing with each other, expressing their unhappiness that they face with the circumstances in placement. I also loved Popular, which is a song all about Glinda trying to make Elphaba a more appealing person, which leads to a hilarious imitation that Elphaba makes trying to do one of Glinda's mannerisms. As for the characterizations themselves, I thought that they were stellar. The Glinda character was very well handled, having a fun, narcissistic personality, thinking admirably and really highly of herself. I think it was very smart how Glinda didn't wear a uniform and wears a pink dress which effectively highlights the self-importance that she places on herself, making herself above the rules and the height of importance. This is best exemplified in a hilarious scene where Dr. Dillamond, the goat teacher, pronounces Glinda's name slightly different from how she wants him to say it, so she corrects him and he makes a hilarious reattempt at the pronunciation. This joke is followed up on later on in the movie in a scene where Glinda hilariously announces that she has changed her name to a pronunciation slightly closer to what Dr. Dillamond made. The Elphaba character is very well realised, and is used as a racial allegory and showing how being unique can ruin those around you, leading to her forming a guilt complex. The character of Fiyero, played amazingly by Jonathan Bailey, is fantastic in his role, and the cause of a really fun dynamic between the two leads. The romance is handled excellently. As far as the production value of this movie goes, I think it is fantastic. I love the usage of practical sets for this film, which made the world of Oz feel lived in and believable. Now, going into this movie, I was concerned after watching clips online, because it looked like this movie consisted of a ton of desaturated, concrete visuals, which is something that I hate seeing in modern blockbusters. MCU, I'm looking at you. But luckily, when I saw the movie in a theatre, this issue was not apparent, save for a shot here and there. But I think that in those shots, the reason for this was justifiable, as it helps reflect the arcane nature of those scenes. The visual effects are extraordinary, with the broomsticks flying, objects defying gravity, and designs of the CGI animals being fantastic. The film is fantastically directed by John M. Chu, particularly in musical sequences, the most remarkable being Dancing Through Life, shot on a set using a large amount of extras performing highly effectively choreographed dances, being shot in long takes and consisting of numerous wide shots. The songs are obviously fantastic. I mean, come on, it's based on a Broadway musical. Did you expect them to be bad? But as someone who's often cynical towards movie musicals, and the first trailer killed almost all of my interest in this movie, I was convinced that this movie would suck. But somehow, Wicked is great. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna give Wicked an A+. Guys, if you have not seen this movie already, please go check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm the Grinning Critic, and don't forget to subscribe to me. It'll keep me grinning, that's for sure.